Hey y'all, so welcome back to my channel. If y'all don't already see, this video is going to be about Utica College, which was where I attended my undergraduate school. So I decided to make this video because I know like a lot of high school students, you know, when we're in high school, we're researching what colleges, you know, we're going to, especially when we're being accepted to schools. And I know for me, like, there wasn't too much about Utica, so I definitely want to get some videos out there. So if anybody's looking to learn anything about Utica, they're able to learn through this video. So, you know, hopefully this helps somebody out there who's like looking into Utica, got accepted into Utica, whatever the case may be. And, you know, maybe y'all could learn a thing or two about what it's like to be a student in Utica, why you should go to Utica, or maybe why you shouldn't go to Utica. I don't know, depending on how you view this video, that'll be your decision to make. But you know, we're gonna get right into the video. Why did I go to Utica? I actually didn't plan on going to Utica. My top choice was Keene University, but I didn't get in because I didn't get housing. I got accepted to the school, but I didn't get housing. And you know, I was just 18, so I wasn't like trying to live off campus by myself, and I didn't have a car, so I didn't end up going there. So I did apply to other schools, and Utica ended up being the most affordable school. They offered me the most money. I already knew someone going in, so it was kind of like, you know, much easier for me to go to. They had all the majors that I was interested in, which were criminal justice and psychology. So it was kind of like a win-win, like why not? And I actually picked the school very last minute, so I didn't get to visit it or anything like that. So I kind of just went with my gut and went. Another big reason is like I did want to go away, so I was like, I didn't want to stay in the city. Like, I wanted something new. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I wanted to meet people, and you know, the school helped me save money and made it really easy for me to be able to go away, have a roommate that I know, and you know, get that going away experience that everybody talks about. Something that I really liked about campus, as soon as I went onto the campus, I fell in love with it. I feel like it's the perfect size. It's a small campus, which I never thought that I would like such a small campus, but it was very easy to get around campus. Like day one, I went exploring with my friends, and I was able to get the hang of it really quick. It's easy to get to class. Like, from where I lived in South as a freshman, and I would get to class in less than 10 minutes, get to the caf in like 3 minutes. Like, the library was like 5, 6, 7 minutes away. So it's easy, you know. It's nice to be in a place where you're comfortable, you know where everything is. So I just really like the size. The dorms were really nice as well. I feel like they're very spacious compared to a lot of other schools. Like, I visited other schools and dorms will be so small that like you can touch the walls with just expanding your arms. And Utica's dorms are actually pretty big for freshmen, in my opinion. So I really liked it, and I like that the halls are laid out in a way where it's like a circle, so everybody's like around each other. Dorms are just, in my opinion, they were really dope, so I like them. What I really like about the campus is that it felt very homey to me. Like, as soon as I got there, I was comfortable. I felt at home. It's nice to be in a small school because you know all the staff. It's very easy to like know who's on campus, staff wise, student wise. So I really like that. Like, day one, I was immediately recognizing everybody in my class. Like, oh, I remember them from orientation, whatever. You see the same staff members all the time, so you get to know each other by name and everything. So that's something that made me want to stay, because there was a point where I did want to transfer out, and I was like, maybe I should transfer out and go to my dream school. But why go to my dream school? Well, what I thought was my dream school, which was UAlbany. Like, I was like, I'm transferring to UAlbany. Like, it's so big and full of life and whatever, like, you know, and it's cheaper. But I knew it wasn't gonna feel the same as Utica. Like, it was nice to know all the staff, knowing everybody. Like, I literally felt like Utica is my home, and to this day I do. Like, when I go to Utica to visit, I literally feel like I'm in my house. Like, I feel so comfortable. Like, you know that feeling when you're like home and you're like, oh, like, I just feel so like great. That's how I feel about Utica, which is crazy. Making friends. So I actually did have a group of friends going into college. So Utica makes a class page on Facebook, and they add everyone, so you're able to meet like your roommate, other people on campus and everything. So, you know, it started from one chat to another to another to another, and I made a lot of great friends that I'm still friends with today. And yeah, so it was nice to go into school because I did meet a lot of them over the summer. so I was able to just go into campus. I already knew a lot of people. We lived in the same building. So yeah, like it was really nice to be able to go in knowing people and stuff like that. Like, of course, you know, what you put in is what you get out. So in the summer, it took me definitely, you know, responding in that group chat, meeting up with everyone when they did make plans, because that's how I was able to meet people and make friends, and you know, like it was really nice. So then of course we have student life. Of course student life changes over the years, but when I got there, I really did like student life. I feel like programming wise, there's always a lot of programming going on campus from different organizations. So it's always nice to keep busy, go somewhere, learn something new, and it's a great space to meet people. I wasn't very involved my freshman year, but I did get involved throughout the years. I was involved in the Utica College programming board, really dope for big fun events. I was also involved in Residence Hall Association, so that was really fun as well, being involved in the residence halls and stuff like that. I was an RA. I am in a sorority, so I am a sister of Omega Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, and I was also in the Gay Straight Alliance, which is now known as, I think they changed their name to Gender and Sexuality Alliance, if I'm correct. But yeah, definitely a lot of dope orgs to join on campus. So you know, it was something that really got me comfortable on campus, and I really enjoy being on campus because it's nice to be a part of like different groups, and you know, you're always seeing them around, so it's just nice. Then of course we have like parties. Parties are always fun, especially like before, like they were so lit. Even then, just finding the right stuff now, I mean obviously with COVID, you know, things are different, but before COVID, you know, parties were lit, and of course, you know, being safe and everything like that. So yeah, parties are really fun as long as you know you go with the right people, you find the right spots, and you know, you can definitely find a lot of things to do to have a good time. And then of course Greek life was also something that stood out to me. A lot of my friends were becoming Greek. I knew a lot of Greeks, and then I had interest in Greek life, so that's something that did want to make me stay in the school, because I really liked the chapter there for my sorority. And you know, they make, you know, Greek life on the campus can really make it feel like home, you know, especially when you know a lot of people in it. Y'all are always doing things together, so it's something that definitely made me want to stay in the school. So I didn't get my first job until my sophomore year. I got a job at the student library. I worked there from my sophomore year all the way up until I graduated. So yeah, that job was amazing. I loved it because I was able to, you know, do homework when it wasn't really busy, like while I was at work, and that really helped me balance my schedule, like just being able to tackle all my work while I'm there getting paid, you know what I mean? So that was definitely one of the best jobs on campus, and I was so blessed to have had the opportunity for so long. And then I was also an RA, so I've been an RA in South, I've been an RA in Bell, Alumni, and Burstone. All fun experiences. Of course, you know, being an RA isn't a walk in the park, but you know, they do pay your board, so you live on campus for free. You live in a single, so why not? And if you live in a cluster or suite, you get to choose your roommates, so you know, there's a lot of perks to that. So I really liked it, and it was just a great way to make like an extra income. We did get a stipend, so you know, it's nice to make, you know, that little bit of extra money. But of course, you know, it can be very consuming. You know, you have duty nights depending on how big your staff is. The more people you have, obviously the less duty you have, but obviously the less people you have, you know, the more duty you have. So it all depends, but overall it's not bad, it's doable. And I used, you know, that time to be able to do homework and be productive, and you know, I was able to connect and meet with a lot of people on campus during my time being an RA. And then of course, let's talk about food. So I'm not gonna lie, I low-key liked the Calf better when I got there because they used to have way more stuff, but it's still decent, you know, depending on what you like to eat and whatever. I feel like, you know, there are things they can improve, and then there's stuff that is like, okay, that's fire. I think my favorite station by the time I graduated, which was last year, was the sandwich station. Their sandwiches always bust, like they're so freaking good. The lady that works there makes it so good. But food, it depends. Like there's stuff that is like, when you hear it's in the Calf, you know it's good. And what I really like is that they do take stuff, like you can submit menus, so like if there's something you want to see done, like they will make it. So I've had like, you know, tostones, spaghetti, you know, fried chicken, like they've, you know, made like Spanish dishes, like southern dishes, which is really fire, especially when, you know, you're missing home and you get to get that good food right there. So that's something that's always possible to do. But yeah, so with food off campus, there's different options depending on what you want. Definitely easier if you have a car, but now with Uber Eats and everything, it's definitely become easier because when I got there, we didn't have none of that. So across the street, there's a Friendly's, there's Subways, and there's like the various fast foods. Like you can literally get a lot of stuff through Uber Eats, so I feel like it's really dope. Anywhere from like fast food to Spanish food to seafood to pizza to whatever you want, basically. Like there's a lot of stuff, Chinese food, so there's definitely options. It's just definitely you gotta have money, so you can get it through Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, or if you got a whip, you can just go pick that up. So there's definitely options. If you're wondering about living on campus, I feel like there's definitely a lot of dope halls. Obviously as a freshman, you're gonna be in either north or south. They're pretty similar, they're like exactly the same, except north just got renovated, so they do have like a nicer lounge and they have like a little study room area, whereas south is still not renovated. Upperclassmen wise, there's different kinds of areas on campus that you can really get. So when you're thinking about sophomore year and on, alumni is like an apartment style, so it has like multiple rooms. I believe it's 6 people, and then there's a couple that's 4 people. So it has like the kitchen, the rooms, like a bathroom and a half bathroom, living room, stuff like that. Then you have like bowler, which is like a suite style, so it has like 6 rooms, living room, 2 bathrooms, things like that. I know alumni is doubles, bowler has doubles and singles. Then we have like Bell and Tower, which are like what do you call it? Oh, they're cluster style, so they're made up of either like, you know, a double and 3 singles, or a double and a single, or I don't know, they're just mad different kinds, but that's what those are like. And then they have the new building, which is called Pioneer Village, and that's literally like an apartment, so they have the full-on kitchen, living room, bathrooms, singles. I think it's 4 singles. They get the full beds. Very nice, very modern, very pretty. I got to see it when I visited it, so that's an option as well. From the last thing I heard, it's supposed to be for juniors and seniors, but you know, I don't know how it's working right now. But yeah, these are the reasons why I chose to go to Utica College and why I decided to stay there. I definitely think it was worth it. Socially, I felt comfortable. Academic wise, it definitely did a lot for my academic career and giving me a lot of opportunities in the fields. Felt very supportive. I had job opportunities and everything. But yeah, it was a good experience overall. So if you're thinking about Utica, you know, just do your research. There's definitely a lot of dope things about it, and things that suck just like every other school, but you know, I loved it. Would I still go there knowing what I know now? Yeah, I don't think I would be the person that I am today without going to Utica. So stay tuned for my next video where I will talk about, you know, little tips and tricks and stuff to really get to know Utica and really survive being at Utica through all 4 years. So definitely stay tuned for that, because I'm gonna be wearing the same shirt because I'm about to film it right now.